Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this video, we talk about how to configure Dev Cpp with the Graphics.h so that we can run our MCA, BCA graphics code in C, C++. Basically, I use the code blocks, but that video, how to configure code block for the Graphics.h, I will do another video. But on the request, I'm making this video to configure Dev Cpp, which I'm not using too often. I had used it once or twice, not that much. But how to do that? Now, we should understand that Graphics.h, this piece of software and uh, these files, you may find them in the description. The link in the description, just give it a go. Click that and download this Dev Cpp, whatever that is, version. You can already have your own versions, but I recommend to uninstall that and install this one. Install afresh, I mean, and I've tested this one, so it should work with the others also, but still I recommend to uninstall that and install this one. Okay, then go into this folder, and there are the bunch of files which I will tell you what to do. But first of all, just install the Dev Cpp, this setup. So it will install developer C++ onto your computer, and then when that's done, it will be here in the program x86. Okay, because we know 32-bit programs will go into here and 64-bit goes into here. This is a 32-bit computer, and we should know that Graphics.h works in the 32-bit mode, not in 64-bit mode. So that means we need to configure everything to the 32-bit. Okay. Okay. Now, after we have installed what's the first step? First step is to install your compiler, Dev Cpp. When that is done, it will be here in x86. This is the guy, the Dev Cpp is here. Now you go to the Dev Cpp, then you go to that Mingo 64, and here is for 86 and 64 for both. We have the compilers here. Basically, it's for the 32-bit Mingo 32, and 64-bit is here. So because we need to do the Graphics.h, which will be so we're gonna work in the 32-bit more. So we're gonna go here. Okay, and here is the include file. Okay, in the include, I just go into the graphics, which I have actually, which is in the description, and you will get this file there. You have downloaded that, and this is you had to unzip that, and then go here and install the developer cpp, then go to the graphics in dev cpp++ folder, copy these two, the console and this template, just copy them out. Okay, and go back a bit. Okay, go back a bit, go to here and go back a bit, dev cpp. So where is it? I will show you in the beginning, this PC. Go to the C program, okay, folder, C drive, I should say. Then program files x86. Then here is the dev cpp. And here is the templates. Okay, here, this templates. Just copy and paste it here. Okay, I already have it, so I may say replace, but you may not be having that. So you just copy it there. Okay, both the files will be copied here. This is step one. Step second, you put up the graphics.h and WinBGIM.h. Just copy them out and go back. Then there is the Mingo 64. I will go from the beginning. Go to the C. Okay, program files x86. Then go to dev cpp where it is installed. Now Mingo 64. Then in this, you will choose x86 because we're talking about 32-bit environment. So we had to go here, not in this include. So don't do it here. Do it here. Open this 32-bit, and here is the include, and just paste it here. Okay, I already have pasted them. I tested this, so it's working fine. So in my case, it will say replace the files. In your case, it will copy paste here. Now, there's one more file to do, that is this one, libbgi. Okay, copy it, go back. I show it again from the C. In a C folder, go x86, then Dev Cpp. Then we got the Mingo 64. In here, the x80, this 86, that means 32-bit. And here is the lib folder. In the lib folder, you just paste it. Okay, in my case, saying replace because I already done it. So you will do it. Continue. And now you are good to go. So these two guys, the upper two files, these two files will be pasted in the template folder. These two files will go into the Mingo 64 x86 include. Then libbgi will go to Mingo 64 x86 folder, and they're in a lib folder. So these are the 3 steps you have to do. Now we are good to go. And I just open up the Dev Cpp, wherever it is installed. Okay, let it open up. Let me get it on this screen. Okay, then I say file, new project. I call it console project. Name it something. Say graphics. We have a graphics going on. Graphics. Say okay. This is C++ project. Say okay. Okay, we are done, and it's showing me the window where you want to save it. Save it somewhere you like to do it. So I say graphics.dev. It will save it as a project. It opens up a main.cpp for us. If it's an old one, then the old Dev Cpp I used, that didn't create this main.cpp. We have to create it, right click, create source. One more last step we had to do, because here, as you could see, on the top is 64-bit compiler, TDM GCC selected, but we know Graphics.h will not work with the 64-bit because this 64-bit compiler will try to give the code 64-bit, and the Graphics.h wants the 32-bit code. So that will be a conflict. So we have to choose the 32-bit release. Okay, say yes. Then choose any graphics code. I've already written in the code block that piece of code which is for the double buffering code. Okay, where we have set active page and set visual page, and we create a window using the init window and all. Now you should know that this is a 32-bit, and your DOS, like your Turbo C and all, that worked for 16-bit, so it won't work there. So we have to use something like Dev Cpp or code block to run this piece of code in the MCAs and BCAs. Okay, now just simply save it and give it a go. So whatever name it, I say main.cpp, I don't care. Okay, and you can create your own names or whatever. Then when it is done with the saving, you say execute, compile and run, or press F11, and it should run. And here we go, it's coming on this screen. Let me get it on this screen. It's working without flicker. So this is the double buffering does to you. If you have a double buffering code, you want to copy that also. And double buffering you already must be knowing. I'm just for double buffering, I may make another video, but this one is for how to run this piece of code, and it's working without flicker perfectly. Okay, in the next video I will be showing how to configure Graphics.h in the code blocks. Okay, until then, ma salama.